In today's video, 4 goals new managers should set from day 1. Thanks for coming to check out my video. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe and let's get into this. All right, you're the big dog these days, probably feeling pretty good, and rightfully you should be. But you should ask yourself, how can you set yourself, your team, and your personal development up for success in the future? You're gonna wanna start with these 4 tips, plus the little bonus that I throw in at the end. You gotta watch it to the end though. Goal number 1, define a time in your calendar to sit with your team. I've said this before, but I'm gonna repeat it because it is that important. Within the first few days, you need to gather each team member individually, bring them to your office, and have a one-on-one. You don't know these people, and now is a great opportunity to learn about the individuals. Have questions prepared regarding hobbies, career goals, likes and dislikes. And when you ask the question, sit back and listen. Listening is the key. You're gonna learn so much more if you listen more, but talk a lot less. What's the expression where God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason? Something like that. You know what I'm saying. 2 ears, 1 mouth. More listening, less talking. You can easily get overwhelmed by your daily responsibilities, your own personal goals, but you gotta keep in mind that it's your team that will help you be successful, and you, in turn, will help them. And trust me, your team is gonna be much more helpful if they respect and they trust you. And this all will start by having a one-on-one meeting. Goal number 2 is you wanna find a mentor to tag onto. All the top leaders from our time, at least, have all made it very clear publicly that mentors and mentorship is what helped them get to the top. A good mentor, they can help you navigate career decisions, and they can bring to light some solutions that you never would have thought of because you haven't dealt with them, but they have. Now you're gonna ask, but how do I get a mentor? Now, in my opinion, it would be very cheesy to say, excuse me, sir, can you be my mentor? Like you're trying to get a first date in elementary school or something. Like, it doesn't really work in that way. I think you're gonna wanna start by looking for people that you wanna strive to be like, in positions that you see yourself moving towards. You're gonna wanna look for somebody who seems level-headed, who seems like a good listener, and isn't gonna speak over you trying to get their reply to be heard. And if you can, you're gonna wanna show them how you are striving, how you are making efforts personally in your own development, and that you are a good listener and you take feedback well. But here's a little cheat. In my opinion, you don't really need to ask for anybody. You don't have to ask a mentor if they will mentor you. What you need to do is you need to be watching them. You need to listen to how they deal with things and start learning that way. And if for whatever reason you can't find somebody in the company that you would want to be a mentor or that you think that you should be paying attention to because they just seem to do things right, you have to have a leader in mind that has an autobiography. Many of the great leaders have autobiographies out that you can pick up. You can really learn what they're about. You can learn how they've learned, how they've grown, how they've moved ahead. And then you take that and you personalize it for yourself. And that's a great way to move on to goal number 3. You're gonna wanna try to read 2 books every month. When you start a job, it's natural. You wanna immerse yourself in everything the company has to offer. You wanna learn everything that you can. Try to see where you fit in, where you can help make things better. But what you need to also consider is reading other books. You need time to learn from outside sources. Find these books, keep your mind sharp. Don't sit and wait for the company to provide you training and knowledge. You need to take that action yourself. It's your responsibility at the end of the day. Reading daily really challenges you, and it can keep you sharp and fresh. And of course, it's also known to make you smarter, like a lot smarter, so why not, right? Let's get to goal number 4. Set a time to journal about your previous day. Now, full disclosure, I suck at this one. So this is more of a do as I say, not as I do in terms of goal number 4. So in theory, starting your day with self-reflection is a great way to mentally prepare for a successful day to come. It's also a form of meditation. This will help with clarity and help you put things in perspective. Daily journaling is supposed to help you develop yourself professionally, but also help you learn a lot about yourself. It's also a great way to document your wins, which is going to be very valuable come negotiations for your contract renewal. Following these 4 goals, it's not only going to help you get settled into your new career, but it's going to positively affect your entire career. And here's your bonus goal. It's a little bit of a self-promotion, but I swear there's valuable information in what I have to offer. Go and watch every video I have on this channel. Yes, I'd love for you to become a subscriber and help build the community here, but honestly, there is some good information that you could definitely take with you to this new position. So as always, if you found value in today's video, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and share with a friend. And until the next one,